Guys, I've got something to break to you. As a person of color, as somebody who is 100% so far Jamaican, I kind of wish there wasn't. No, not kind of. I don't want there to be a Black History Month. Yes, I know. Very, very controversial, I know, I guess, but the reason why I think for a lot of people who I guess who agree with me on this and say that there shouldn't be a Black History Month is because it's simple. It's quite patronizing. It's the same reason why I dislike when we have like a particular day, especially during Black History Month, where we only shout out like black creators. On, for example, like artists, football players, especially on YouTube particularly, where I'm gonna be uploading this. I find it very patronizing, as if to say that a black creator or a black artist or a black athlete or a black writer, whatever profession that person is pursuing, that they that they need a little extra help, that they cannot compete with their white counterparts on an equal playing field. Like, seriously, think about and I think it's a really good example that the whole idea of Black History Month, the whole idea of only shouting out and spotting out black creators, people, black celebrities, for example, whatever you call it, I find it a very good example of liberal racism. The white savior complex, where white people in particular, they think that black people need help to govern themselves, and that they can't do it all by themselves. They need the white man to, lend them a hand and pull them up from the gutter. And one interesting fact about liberal racism is that it has existed. Well, obviously, all types of racism has existed for as long as humans have been alive, basically. But if I were to pinpoint a example of liberal racism, I would pinpoint like a time in history. I would say around the Civil War era, like pre-Civil War. I'm sure you guys learned this in history class. There were the Southerners who were really wanting to use black people for cod picking. Basically, saw them as nothing but cattle. Saw them as subhuman. Whereas, the people in the North, they disagreed with slave labor. They disagreed that we should see them as subhuman, but not really. Because if you do your research on this, if you dig a bit deeper, you actually see that a lot of the people who wanted to abolish slavery, white people who still wanted to abolish slavery, they still saw them. They still thought that black people needed help. Like, they couldn't do it all on their own. They weren't as advanced as the white man. They needed a little bit of help. As if black people haven't been governing themselves for thousands of years. In all various places in the world, Africa, Caribbean, so on. So, next year around, for Black History Month, 2023, in February, I want you guys to be aware of what these people are actually doing when they, spot out black creators, they spot out people of black celebrities. It is not because they, I believe the intention is not because, they like black people, or they find black people that are equal to them. It is because that they see black people as below them. They think that we need help. That is all. Goodbye.